So is the real estate market in a huge bubble right now, and should you buy? I'm going to tell you the top 3 things you need to consider before buying a home this year. Real estate values historically always go up. Just like the stock market, there's peaks and valleys. Those peaks keep getting higher, and there are valleys along the way. So if you're buying a home right now and you might move in the next few years, you could get stuck if values drop. But historically, they recover. So if you're not doing it for the short term, you plan on being there for a while, then you're fine regardless of what values do. You want to make sure you have a clear budget in place before you buy a home. You do not want to be house poor. And one of the main reasons why you would be house poor is if you can't still save and invest at least 20% of your income a month. So before buying a home, get a clear budget together and make sure that after making that payment every month, with taxes, insurance, and everything, you can still put 20% of your income aside to max out your retirement accounts, 401k, your Roth, have a 6-month reserve. You want to make sure you're financially still in a good spot. Because again, if the values drop, but the payment is affordable for you, you're still able to save and invest for your future, you're not going to be in a bad spot. It really won't have an impact on you. And 3, you want to make sure you have at least a 6-month reserve. You want to make sure if you were to lose your job or something happens economically, you're able to at least survive for 6 months or more with a 6-month reserve. So by making sure you're not trying to time the market, you're not going to be there short term, it's for the long term. By making sure you can still budget and save at least 20% of your income so you're not house poor. And then by having a cushion of at least 6 months reserves, that's going to put you in the best spot possible where it's not going to matter what the value does. Because like I said, let's look at historical data here. Values continue to rise. There will be dips in between, but if they continue to rise and you have those other 3 pillars in place, you're going to be in a good spot regardless. So if you want to know how to put a budget together and you want to know how to maximize and invest that savings, make sure you check out my other videos.